So Tyler Darby back at it again. He just got the win on that one. Literally just went from a 250 straight back down onto an 85. He's had a good look at the track conditions now. I think he's just got himself worked his way into position number 3 now. That's got to be tough, hey? Got to be tough moving from a 250 down to an 85cc bike.
Oh, big time. He couldn't get two completely opposite bikes, you know. The only thing he kind of got going for him is he knows what the track's like. But, yeah, to make that transactions, it's a big effort. The size of these triples going from a 250 back to an 80, it's a good effort.
Oh, look at Darby just charge those whoops. Whoa! Ride him, Cowboy. Gets the job done, though. SX2 last chance qualifiers. SX2 last chance qualifiers. You guys all, if you can, please make your way to the start line, please. SX2 LCQ riders. Good ride going here from Zane McIntosh. Zane McIntosh it is at the moment. He's doing a cracking job. Man, that's a big gap on an 85cc motorcycle, isn't it?
It just the size of the bike in the air makes it look massive.
Apologies, it's Brody Connolly. Brody Connolly, it is who is out in front. These old eyes don't pick up the numbers like they used to. Brody Connolly, it is out in front. Now Tyler Darby, won him a number 1 on that bike. As you were saying, Brennan, he's locked in a battle there with Blake Fox. They've won one apiece so far, so whoever gets a better result out of those two will get the overall for tonight. So when you were a kid, Brendan, you got the opportunity to do this?
Yeah, I did a few of these, did a couple of demonstrations on the 50s, and yeah, no, these were the good old days. We had a ball, you know, in the indoor arenas and stuff. And like I was saying before, I take my hat off to the kids because it's so much different. They've already done 2 races during the day, but to do it overnight in front of this, it's the big show now. So yeah, they're all doing awesome.
It's still a brutal sport though, isn't it? Little man up and running again. Good to see. Yellow flags are still flying, but we'll get him up and running again. Our tough kids, motocross kids, they can take a hit. So last chance qualifier, the SX2 last chance qualifiers. These guys are out here now and getting their gate picks. Brody Connolly it is at the moment who's leading this one. He's done a spectacular job.
Brody he just made a little mistake in that rhythm halfway through, and obviously with the power of an 80, he couldn't get back going, and you know the 2 boys ran straight past him, but he rode an awesome race up until that point.
So Tyler Darby it is who's out in front, and he has got his hands full with Blake Fox. Blake Fox has come on quite well.
I tell you what, for a couple of 85s, they're getting across the top of those loops pretty good.
And that big triple, man, those triples are a decent-sized gap, you know. These kids are not afraid at all to send it across those. So just on this one, these kids in the Brisbane Dirt Bike Services with this one, the guys, Michael, Marty, and Quinton, those guys have chipped in, I think, $100 for the whole shot for these kids, and then if they lead the first lap, they get another $100. So some of these kids walking away from here with $200, that'll go on some tyres or a clutch or something pretty quickly, won't it?
Couple Big Mac on the way home.
Yeah, a couple of Big Macs for Dad on the way home. Well played, yeah. Back on the race diet, eh, Harry? Good race going at the front here, though, Tyler Darby. Foxit is sitting in second place in the 25 machine, though.
He's holding him right there. He's not giving him any inches, you know, to pull away. He's just one little mistake away. So, it's, you know, it's going to come down to the wire this race, I think, for sure.
Absolutely. And as you said, Tyler Darby with the advantage of an extra 7 or 8 laps under his belt on this track. So he knows what's working and what's not, where Blake Fox might have to go sort of searching for a line and trying something.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to get tired like we would on the track, you know. amount of laps they've done is not going to really hinder their fitness at all.
Mate, I get tired walking up and down the stairs. Tyler Darby and Blake Fox now getting into lap traffic. Last lap.
Here we go, 1 lap to go. Run into a little bit of lap traffic. That's what the blue flag. We've got the blue flag here at these events to, let you know the slower riders that the faster guys are coming past. Here he comes down the last 2 rhythm lanes. Still got not a lot of breathing room. He can't really make any mistakes. Coming up to the last turn now. Double win for Tyler Darby tonight.
Brody Connolly gets a Brisbane Dirt Bike Services $100 hole shot as well. Led that one for the greater majority of it, mate. Just one little miscalculation and they swung on by, didn't they?
Yeah, I had a slick spot on that first double and they both got past and that kind of stuffed me up.
Pretty happy with that one though, mate. 3rd overall for today as well, so that's not a bad result.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Good on you, mate. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'd just like to give a big thanks to Ian Whiteman and Moss Institute and everyone else over here for all their help.
Good on you, mate. Well done. Cheers. Blake Fox, 2nd place overall tonight. Good battle going there with Tyler Darby. It seemed like you got close and he just pulled away and then you got close and he did it again.
Yeah, it's a pretty tough racing. Got to give up to Tyler and Brody. They're riding great today. I'd just like to give a big shout out to KTM Australia, Dunlop Tyres, Motorex Oils, and all the other people that help out, and Tam Paul, Ian Whiteman's Promo Suspension, and Greg Moss at Moss Institute.
Anyone else, mate, or you reckon you got them all in one go? In one breath too, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think I might have got them all.
Good work, buddy. Well played. Tyler Darby, here we are again, mate. We're making a habit of this. Who you want to thank, mate? Great. Congratulations on the win, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. I definitely wasn't planning on winning both classes, but came out and turns out I did my homework. Massive thanks to Moss Institute, Greg Moss, MCD Competition Development, Crank Protein, Athlete Performance Training, Backflips Clothing, Link International, Southern Highlands Motorcycle Centre. Another big shout out to Scotty Bennon for putting on the best round. I love it. Massive thanks to Greg as well, getting all 3 of his boys on the podium. So yeah.
Good work. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your podium in the 85cc's.